Welcome back to JD Answers. Today I'll be reviewing two outdoor signs, but stay to the end where I'll also be reviewing this light. One of the reasons why we wanted to get these signs is because when you walk up our driveway to the front door, we have this empty space right here. And we just wanted to do something with it. We live in Texas, and I could have put one of those large rustic Texas symbols on there, but we have those in the backyard. So we wanted something different. So we were thinking when they walk up, they get a welcome. But also for our front door, which really doesn't have anything for it. It's just blank. So I went ahead and purchased two of them. Now for this area, you could use concrete screws to put in there to hold the sign. But I really didn't want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and use those 3M hooks with that to hold the sign. For the front door, I could use those Command 3 hooks, or I could use a wreath holder. Or what I found out is you could use a small hook that comes from those shoe holders that you put on the doors. And I took one of them and it worked perfectly on there. This is how the sign looks once it's hung and placed. And you can see as I back up that you can see how it looks when you're walking in. This is how the wreath holder looks as the sign is on there. You notice it's lower, and if that's your preference, then this is the way to go. And here's a view as you're walking towards the door. Here's a view when the sign is high and lower. Now I wanted to notice the peephole. If you notice the peephole, you notice the wreath holder is covering the peephole when it's centered on the door. The other sign using the command hook or the shoe holder hook is above the peephole. Now, if you don't have a peephole or it doesn't really matter, then you could choose either one. Now, my preference, I will use the one above the peephole. That way I could see who's coming in the door, whoever knocks or rings the bell. This is the holder and the height that I choose. I really like the way it looks on the door. This is how the front entrance sign looks now as you're walking up. And as you get closer, you see the sign and it gives you that welcome feeling. Now I'm probably going to switch it out to the smaller command hooks, just so you don't see the command hook that much. Now here's a closer look of the sign, and you can see the colors, the wood grain, the bow, but you notice the greenery are not flat or painted. It gives you that real flower look. Here's the other sign in front of my house. Now let's take a look at the specifications and the accessories. The wooden non-welcome signs are 12-inch diameter. The wooden signs are 0.2 inches or 0.5 centimeters thick. The wood is also durable and reusable for a long time, has good texture and smooth touch. It's also a solid wood density board. On the top it has a black and white bow pretty much to match any area. It also has decorative artificial greenery. If you look at the greenery, it's not flat. It's not painted. It's the artificial greenery. The greenery comes out 1 inch. The artificial flowers really gives you that home feeling. One of the welcome signs, the greenery comes out to about half the length of the sign. The welcome sign has a hemp rope for hanging, which makes it easy to hang. These decorative pieces are made out of wood and they're magnetic, so it's easy to interchange these. All you have to do is put it over the magnet and it automatically grabs the piece. The welcome signs come with 9 seasonal decorative pieces. The seasonal magnetic interchangeable pieces are a present, which can be used for birthdays or Christmas, a heart with love written in it for Valentine's Day, a beehive for spring, a clover for St. Patrick's Day, a decorative egg for Easter, a star with American flag for 4th of July, a rustic leaf for fall, a pumpkin for Halloween, and a Christmas tree for Christmas. On this wooden sign, you also have a present, which again could be used for Christmas or birthdays. You have a beehive for spring, a clover for St. Patrick's Day, a decorative egg for Easter, a star with American flag on it for 4th of July, Independence Day, a rustic leaf for fall, a pumpkin for Halloween, a turkey with a hat for Thanksgiving Day, a Christmas tree for Christmas. Now here are more ways to hang the sign. You could use a doorway, living room, balcony, garden. There's several ways to use this. Now you could even use this on a window. You could hang this on an outside window, inside window, or any window you want to decorate. Here is another way of using the door. They utilize the door knocker to hang the sign, in which the sign hangs lower and not compromising the peephole. You could also use this in an outside fence, a garden fence, or any outside fence. Now you could also use this in the living room. This sign is larger than normal, just for picture-wise, just to get you an idea how it will look as you're closer in the living room. Now let's go ahead and look at the outside camping light. Now this light is great for outside, indoor, or if you just need an extra light. The box contains the light, micro USB cable, and a product description page. Now the light does come with 80% to 90% charge, but you still want to charge it fully. So go ahead and plug in the micro USB cable to the light, then plug it into your USB power source, or you could grab one of your old USB power adapters and plug it into the power source. The lights will indicate how much charging is remaining. You could also charge USB devices, such as a cell phone. Simply plug it into your cell phone and then plug it into the USB port in the light. Now this light is great for camping, to light up a tent, to light up the surrounding areas, or even for emergency maintenance when you need that extra light in the dark, or if your car breaks down on the side of the road, you have that light to give you the extra hand to work on the car or just your surroundings. That way it's not dark all around you. And this is also great for the outdoors when you're hiking or you're in a park and it starts getting late. Well, you have that light, and with the 1500 LMs, this was bright enough to get you what you want to do. This is also great for outdoor parties when you need that extra light on certain areas or to light up the whole party. This will give you that extra light that you need. And you could plug it into a power outlet and it will stay on for you. Now this light is IPX5 waterproof. In case you're caught in a rain, accidentally falls in water, the orange plastic covering that covers the USB will cover it from any water spills or any moisture getting in there. This is also dust proof and shock proof. There are several ways to mount the light. You could utilize the hook to hang it inside a tent or a gazebo, a branch, or anything that the hook could be hooked on. You could also utilize the magnet on the light, where you could put it on any magnetic surface. All right, now let's go ahead and put this to the test. Here I'm outside, and as I'm walking, you can see I have the street light and the moonlight, and I'm walking towards our wooded area. As I get closer, you'll see I have the house light that just turned on, which is actually helping me as I walk into the wooded area. Now, to me, this looks like a scene of a scary movie here. So it's getting dark, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the light now. And as you could see the light, I could get about a good 30-40 feet all around me. Now, as I'm turning the camera, you could see how far that you could see in there. And there it goes. And as you see, the tree's blocking it, kind of darkens it, but as you pass the tree, it all lightens up. All right, now what I'm gonna do is lower the light one. And as you can see, the next level, and I'm going back and I'm fanning it out, and you can see where it's still about a good 20 to 30 feet. Now it is a little darker, but I still have a distance that I can see, maybe you can't see in the camera. Now here, I lowered it to the last one here, and you got a good 6 feet around you that you could see, but you still got a 15 feet that you could see from afar, which you really don't see in the camera right now. But this is giving me a good view of what I can expect when I'm in the wooded area. Now, this is also good to save the battery by having it this low setting. And then if you need to turn it on at a brighter, then you could do that. This is just an overview of what to expect. Now here's a quick look of how the light is on a tree when it's hanging off one of the limbs. You can still see there's quite a bit of light all around the surrounding area. Now this is set at the lowest settings. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at the backyard. Now here I have the light from the back of my house, well, it's actually the side of my house and the backyard neighbor. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn on the light and see how much light it gives you. Now this is set at the highest settings. As I fan around, you can see everything in the backyard. Here I am holding up the light and shining throughout the backyard. Now here's a look of the backyard on a deck, how the light is on the top of a gazebo and it's shining down. It gives you a good light shining in the deck area where you need it. Now in case you need that extra help, if you're broken down on the side of the road or just need help in general, this light does come with an SOS signal to help you get that help that you need. Well, I hope this video was helpful for you, that you give me that thumbs up, because I appreciate that from you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, select all notifications for all upcoming videos, because this channel also does dash cam reviews, HDMI splitter reviews, USB hubs, splitters, all kinds of electronics and automotive accessories. All the products in the videos will always be linked in the description down below to purchase. If you have any questions or comments about this video or any products I have, please leave them in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe!